Alright, we're back. Hey, what is up, Buddy Boyo Nation? I'm doing a lot better now. Kinda. I'm not sure where to go with this video, but I just want to give a shout out to, you can see in the description, to that guy. I've been thinking a lot about that comment as of late, because, I'm just, like, I gotta admit, I'm definitely disappointed with the manosphere, but, like, I'm disappointed with MGTOWs and the Truecels, right? The TFL cells. Well, we all know, like, biologically speaking, we as one unit of body, we're gonna die, right? Of course, but like, I don't really hate these people, these MGTOWs and Truecels, but like, I'm kind of scared because, I'm kind of like shades of gray. I know there's a different definition of gray cell, but like, Truecels are like, I don't know, everybody's, I don't want to label anybody as a Truecel, but like, you gotta look into people's experiences and how their neurochemistry works, and then you just realize, it's like, I don't know, man, like, these people in these safe spaces, they constantly talk about the fact that they're lonely, and maybe it's not just about XX chromosomes, maybe it's also about the fact that they've been lonely throughout their whole life. But even that could also be argued because, Collective Dismal talked about the external locus of validation, right? About the current social stigma. I could make the argument for the antagonizing of the external locus, but I've already done that before. But the MGTOWs are like, they are also an extreme that are not any better, because they are like, I don't know what to say. I've never been into like any MGTOW discords or whatever. I've only like commented on Truth Seeking Orb TV's comments on videos, because I do agree with a lot of his points, but he's part of the MGTOW community, and so I always try to make my comments as if it's okay, as in, I'm a quote-unquote black pillar, but like, not like super lookism, not even like about neurotypicality or neurodivergence. I think it's a lot more philosophical, it's a lot more like esoterical or whatever. I don't want to say metaphysical, because like, for me, metaphysics is just a way to say something that is not really easy to comprehend, but it is here, like, it's concrete, tangible in the biology and the body, whatever, right? But these people, man, these MGTOW people, Truth Seeking Orb TV's audience, most of them are LowTimePreferenceFags themselves. Same thing with the Truecels. I don't hate them. I understand what they're going through, because again, I'm not in the West, but I'm kind of scared right now the more I think about it, because I do, like, I think criticism of the BP community is fair. It is absolutely fair, but like, again, it's MGTOW. It could be full of deselected men or misanthrope cells. I've already talked about it a couple of times. Not blue pillars, but not exactly red pillars, right? Because like, you know, like about being a man, like I know for a fact that I have a 1 and 2 zeros, right? I'm pretty sure you can figure it out. I'm not gay. Yes, I am overly, like, I'm not normal. I don't even know what normal means, because the only reason I don't declare myself as neurodivergent or like autistic or have ADHD, it's because you know, at least in the medical or like the social in real life, because it's I've never been diagnosed medically, you know, going to a mental hospital or whatever. I've only ever gotten like therapy when I was like 4 to 5 years old, and it's like I don't know, I think my parents thought about me having anger management issues or whatever, right? And I was like, okay, you know, we thought it was over back then, even me, you know, we thought it was over, but no, it kind of went on and on, especially during the pandemic. But now it's like, after all of this, after all that I've done, not trying to brag, but I'm tired, I'm chilling, I just want to protect my peace, you know, because like there's like 3 levels of the matrix, you know. You got like abusive relationships at level 2. Level 1 is like the Oedipal complex, you know, like the dragon mother, you know, like Michael Sarian tends to talk about. But the 3rd level, which is like the final boss, is the state. And I'm like, I don't want to be that guy, but like, you know, I mean, like, normies themselves are struggling. It's surprising to me how many normies are shoving their faces up on a camera and getting thousands of views on the algorithm. Anything popular is just getting sanctioned by the government, right? Like, I also make these videos, but like, I don't know, you know, like, I'm gonna die anyway, but it's gonna be hell of a long road from here. And I just wanted to say about like, after like a very long time thinking and whatever, I feel a sense of peace, but I also feel a sense of sadness, melancholy. There's a bunch of words that are not easy to describe in English, right? I'm kind of scared now whenever I approach these spaces like MGTOW and Truecels servers or videos or whatever, because I don't know if I am a fake cell or a true cell or whatever. I was only ever speaking my personal experiences. I'm completely fine myself, but like, I'm kind of scared because, again, not everyone can easily understand what I'm trying to say, but like, there's like good faith LARPing or good faith talking discussion and bad faith discussion. Like, I wonder what these people have in their neurochemicals. I wonder what their experiences, what is it that they have in their environmental real life experiences that cause them to project so bad about like a false kind of anima or whatever, you know. Because like, come on, man, you're not Alexander the Great. Like, you're not even Alexander from Dust and Clay. I'm obviously not those people, and I don't want to be those people. I'm fine being me, but like, I just have to try to survive the final boss, which is the state, you know, the final boss of the matrix, which is the state, you know, focus on my hobbies or whatever, just trying to sustain myself, get a decent job, get a decent living. But like, so long as my parents are still breeding, I don't know, man. Like, I really don't want to fight them, but I just get easily irritated whenever they start saying something, because 90% of the time it's always something about boomer wage cucking or whatever, and I'm tired of it, man. I don't think I can go outside and record any videos anymore because you know, if you watched my last video, I'm not gonna disobey the law, right? I'm just gonna be chill and look at the birds and the bees, or even like the conventional malls and stuff. Like, look at the architecture, you know. I don't know, I'm pretty chill. Because, you know, it's sort of like Hamlet, or even like, you know, there's this 1,800 page book that I found, titled Women and Men by Joseph McElroy, and it's a wonderful metaphor of how humans work biologically. You know, you got like James Maine, the protagonist, who is like the male, who is like an angel trying to be human, you know, sort of like the sperm race. And then there's Grace Kimball, who isn't exactly like a feminist in the current age, but like she's like against Christian monogamy. And, you know, I think during that time it was like 1950s America, and her movements are kind of different in the sense that, you know, incorporating a new form of animus that is, if it has to be against conventional marriage, then yeah, go fuck it, you know, because she is considered a fun character. Yeah, it's a pretty beautiful metaphor, but it's like 1,800 pages long. I get where he's going. I think it's amazing. But as for me, I'm like, I'm pretty chill, you know? I'm pretty chill. I pretty much figured out everything that I needed. You know, I just want to focus on different content from time to time. I'm starting to take showers more often, and I'm starting to sweat a lot more often. Starting to feel a sense of peace, but also kind of feel a sense of guilt, because I wanted to be friends with these people, these MGTOWs and Truecels, but like, it's kind of hard, you know, the low time preference fagging. I don't even know if low time preference fagging is the right word, because like, I understand where you're coming from, but like, after seeing like me after seeing the fall of Rome and the French Revolution and the sexual revolution, I'm like Homelander, right? Homelander blowing or something like that, because he's a walking meme, and now he's dead. Like I get it, but I also don't really get it, because you probably wouldn't even exist in the past, right? Let's just, you know, I don't think I would exist in the past. I'm not perfect. I'm not like a moral fag or whatever. I'm just very strict on my gooning sessions. I don't goon a lot as of late, you know. I do think that one day I'm gonna die in peace, but like, it's gonna be tough from here because I'm still 18 and I'm already talking about this shit. Yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. If you're struggling with low time preference fagging yourself, I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. Just find a cope while you still can, you know. Like, find something that you like. Try to make it so that you're better at it than everyone else. And let it kill you, you know, like Charles Bukowski, let it kill you. I just miss my old subscribers, man. I should have told them that YouTube just keeps banning me over and over again. Cheers and cauliflower ears.